There's that man again.
Man, just run it. So I guess I'm gonna have to keep doing these, because hey man, y'all just not gonna learn. Um, you must like trouble. I'm guessing you like trouble. That's the only thing that makes any sense is the fact that y'all like trouble. Um, I've given you two other videos to let you know there are fragrances out here that get you in trouble. So I guess somebody put it together to say, hey, you know what? He talked about all winter fragrances. The summer won't get us in trouble. Yeah. So stay tuned. I got 8 of them that'll get you in trouble for the summer, but at this point, I might as well just keep doing it. So, 8 fragrances that'll get you in trouble, part 3. So the first fragrance that I have up is a flanker to one of the fragrances that I did in my previous video, 8 fragrances that'll get you in trouble. Link will be right up here above my head, and that'll be Salvatore Ferragamo's Uomo, Casual Life. So, much like the other one, this is a literal fragrance bomb. So basically, you pull a pin on this, pretty much in trouble. I mean, it's not too many fragrances that are warm and spicy and aquatic at the same time. This one has the ability to pull it off. Once again, you guys know I'm not going to be spraying it in the studio because it's not the biggest place. So I don't want to get overwhelmed by fragrances and smells. But what I will tell you is this fragrance right here, it has this almost like a lemon pastry type of thing going on. It's very fresh and aquatic, and it has a good amount of violet that actually brings it to that brings out that fresh note. It also has coffee and ambroxan. You have musk, you have cashmere wood, you have cedar. This right here, I just wore this the other day, and once again, it lasts very long. It lasted over 8 hours on my skin because I sprayed it to go to work in the morning. And when I got out off of work, and me and Miss Grizz got in the car, she said, "Oh my God, what is that you're wearing? Did you respray?" I said, "I did not." Um, and remember, she was with me that morning, so she smelled it already. So it had that reaction. So let's just put it like this: when I got home, I got in trouble, and I know a couple of fellas who had already told me because I recommended this to them, and well, they got in some different kind of trouble because a little bit of the attention that they got. And remember, fellas, I also wanted to remind you, attention is predicated on lifestyle, who you are as a person, how well you project your confidence, things of that nature. Fragrances do not guarantee that you're going to get a compliment. Fragrances do not guarantee that people are going to follow you around Neiman Marcus or something like that. But they greatly enhance your ability to be able to attract the opposite sex. So this one right here definitely worked for a couple of the friends that I recommended it for. And hey, it just might work for you. But remember, you spray this fragrance, and you already know my warning. It's gonna be trouble. So really quick, I gotta get this out of the way. I gotta apologize to my homie. I said, "Hey man, I'm so sorry." So quick story. He wore this on a date. This next fragrance I'm gonna be talking about, and really wasn't feeling the date, but apparently she can't get the fragrance that he was wearing out of her mind, and so I guess you think you're cute now, right? It's just a whole thing. So my man, I truly apologize because this fragrance is the epitome of sophistication and sexiness, and that fragrance would be House of Sillage, HOS number 4. So citrusy, fresh, and spicy. This fragrance here, y'all already know. You see the pause. Pausable fragrance. Definitely one of the fragrances that I highly recommend you watch out for. Watch out, fellas. I'm warning you. I'm trying to help you. And it's for the summertime. This one right here will shine. And in all honesty, it is going to shine in either a good way or a bad way. I don't want you to get your ass whipped. Yes, producer's not here, so I can say some stuff. I don't want you to get your ass whipped. And if you got a lady, if you got a wife, or whoever the hell it is you're dating, look here. Be careful with your sprays and the situations you wear this one in. I mean, check out the fragrance notes. You got your top notes. You got lavender, Italian, tangerine, Calabrian, bergamot. You got your middle notes of pepper, star anise, and orange blossom. You got your base notes of oak moss, patchouli, and vanilla. And in all honesty, this fragrance right here, it's an extravagant fragrance. It is, once again, like I said, it's the epitome of sexiness. This fragrance right here, I don't wear it a lot. Number one, because of the fact, to me, it is a bit situational. A date is somewhere great that you could wear this fragrance on. The thing is, make sure it's somebody that you want to keep dating, because you may be having problems like my buddy over there. But in all honesty, this fragrance right here, to me, is one of the classiest and most sexy fragrances that I have in my arsenal back here. And it made it on the list, number one, because he's not the only one that got in trouble, but he's the only one who had the interesting story. So once again, my brother, I'm sorry, but fellas, once again, HOS number 4, House of Sillage. If you do not watch what you do, once again, it's gonna be trouble. All right, so for this next fragrance, I need to say something, because apparently this is a polarizing fragrance. Everybody either loves it or hates it, whatever. Now, here's the thing. Your opinion about a fragrance is perfectly fine. I'm absolutely fine with you giving your opinion about a fragrance, because this is just my opinion about a fragrance. And as far as sharing your opinion, I'm open to it. It's perfectly welcome here at the Sophisticated Grizzly, at the Teddy Files. It's perfectly welcome to give your opinion. But where I draw the line at is when you decide to tell me what I think should smell good. Well,
so shut up, bitch.
Now that we got that out of the way, so the next fragrance that I'm going to be talking about, because I so far have gotten so much trouble, and many other men have gotten in trouble over this fragrance. Apparently, it doesn't work for certain people. Sorry, it sucks for you, and that would be Rosassi Hawas. See if we can get it to focus in there a little bit. Yes, sir. So, apparently it's very polarizing. I mean, fruity, citrusy, aquatic. Look, man, if you hate on this fragrance, that's absolutely fine. But you know what? The rest of us who it actually works for, who have actually gotten in trouble because of this fragrance, we're going to keep on spraying it. I mean, at the top, you got your apple, you got your bergamot, you got your lemon, you got your cinnamon, which gives it a little bit of spice. You also have your watery notes, your plum and your cardamom, and orange blossom coming in with that sweetness. And at the end, where you get a lot of those watery, saltwater, oceany notes, you got your ambergris, your musk, patchouli, and driftwood, all to come together to give you this amazingly fresh, perfect for the summertime fragrance. You don't have to, I wouldn't wear it in the highest of heat, but let's say on a day like today was about 75 or so degrees. Man, this is perfect. Now, it can work in the high heat, but some of the sweetness may come off a slight bit cloying, but you can also just watch your sprays. Once again, this fragrance right here, from what I've seen, from what I've witnessed for myself, and then some of the people I've recommended this fragrance to, they have gotten in so much trouble with this fragrance. So remember, you decide you want to put on a Rosassi Hawas. Well, for the ones who I guess it works for. It's gonna be trouble. Now, the next fragrance that I have coming up, it so far hasn't gotten anybody in trouble, but some of the reactions that I got when I wore it, I can honestly say this has the potential for trouble. So I'm warning you guys right now. This fragrance right here, from some of the reactions that I got, yeah, Coach Green, Coach Green could be a problem. We talking about fresh, spicy, aromatic. This fragrance right here, to me, it it smells amazing. Of course, it's a nice, fresh, woodsy type of fragrance. It has a kiwi note that makes it a little bit juicy at the top. You got your bergamot also. You got your middle notes of rosemary and geranium, and your base notes of cedar and moss. And it is a well balanced, great smelling fragrance that, so far for me, I've gotten about a good 6 hours out of it. So that's a pretty good amount of time for a designer fragrance as well. And like I said, the reactions that I've gotten from it, yeah, far exceeded my expectations. I knew that it smelled good. I felt like it would smell good on me, but the people that were so interested in what I was wearing, and like I said, it's not a groundbreaking fragrance, but that doesn't matter to other people. When they smell it on you and they think you smell good, that's the only thing that they care about. And as far as I saw, Coach Green, it got me compliments, and it got a couple of people asking about it. And one woman actually said that she's not going to buy this for her husband, so she already gets it. So just so you know, before it does, I'm letting you know, if you get your hands on Coach Green, it could be. It's going to be trouble. All right. Everybody, we're starting to wind down with the video, so we're coming to the ones closer to the end. So the next fragrance that I'm bringing up, I don't know why people sleep on this fragrance, because it is sweet, fruity, and fresh. And I know a few people, one being my brother, got in trouble with his lady. Hell, they may still be arguing right now. I don't know. All I know is he decided to hang out and wear this right here, Jimmy Choo Man, and he got some attention, and he got in trouble. Jimmy Choo Man, for whatever reason, now all of their flankers are wonderful. I mean, I'm talking about Jimmy Choo Ice, Aqua, Blue. All of his flankers to this are wonderful, but the original, the intense one, but the original, I'm sorry, this one I will spray. Man, this fragrance is awesome. I mean, just that fresh brightness at the top. I mean, the fresh, sweet juiciness from the pineapple, that warm, sensual feeling of the suede, the lavender, the melon, pink pepper, patchouli. I mean, this fragrance right here, it has gotten quite a few people that I know in trouble. As a matter of fact, I got this. When I got this, I got us off the recommendation of somebody else who had gotten in trouble before I bought the fragrance. So I guess I wasn't even listening. I wasn't even giving that advice back then, but I should be listening to my own advice now. But just to let you guys know, don't sleep on this, because if you get your hands on Jimmy Choo Man, the results might be, it's gonna be trouble. So for the people that think citrus fragrances can't get you in trouble, tell that to the many men who have already gotten in trouble from this citrusy, aromatic, woodsy fragrance. And that would be Toomey's Atlas. This fragrance right here, I know that is a troublemaking fragrance, number one, because I know a couple of people who got in trouble. I actually did get in trouble because I wore this to an event, and walking arm in arm with my lady, I actually walked off for a second to speak to a friend of mine, and this lady actually grabbed my arm and says, "What is that you're wearing?" And I told her what it was, and of course, she heard the name Toomey, and she's thinking like the luggage company. I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's the luggage company, but they also make awesome fragrances." She had no idea. She actually called her husband over, which was weird because I really thought she was going to ask this man to smell me, but I think I had enough on so where he didn't have to get too close to really, get a whiff of it. But yeah, I think he said he was going to get himself a bottle, and to me, to have somebody tell you that you smell good, that is always the ultimate compliment. But Miss Grizz kind of gave me a little bit of a side eye, like, "All right, now watch it." I'm like, "Hey, wasn't me. It was just, hey, I can't help that I smell good. I don't know what to tell you." But at the top, we got top notes of Sicilian bergamot, Florida grapefruit, cardamom, and amberwood. Middle notes of ginger, geranium, and labdanum, and base notes of Haitian vetiver, Java vetiver, sandalwood, and moss. All to come together to give you this actually like well crafted, well thought out, and perfect. And I mean, absolutely perfect for the summer. Great in the high heat. I've worn this in the high heat. It pumps off your skin like a monster. I got 8 hours out of it. So there's that if you want to know about the longevity. So is it worth the money that they're asking for? In my opinion, absolutely. And as far as I'm concerned, the whole house so far, what I've seen, they give off very, very quality fragrances. So if I were you, I would either get my hand on this because you're ready for the trouble, or stay away because once again, it's gonna be trouble. So the next fragrance coming up is one of my absolute favorite fragrances of all time. It is a nostalgia pick, but it does not stop the fact that this fragrance back in the day got me in trouble so many times. It was at one point my signature scent, and I'm so glad that it is still getting people in trouble. I guess that's the best way to say it, and that would be Bvlgari. Pour on. Man, this fragrance here, when I tell you that at one point it was the only fragrance I would spray, the absolute only. I mean, the sheer elegance, the clean, fresh, citrusy. I mean, this fragrance, it is so calming, it is so relaxing, and it's surprisingly long lasting on your skin. I would always get a full day's wear out of it. And man, the compliments that I would get, like people would say things like, man, I know when you came in because I could smell that sexy ass scent that you wear every day. And hey, look, man, you hear that as a 20-something-year-old guy, you're going to keep wearing the hell out of this. I'm surprised I didn't dump it on. But yeah, this fragrance right here, one of my absolute favorites. I will always have it in the collection. I mean, let's just listen to some of these notes. You got in the top notes, you got tea, aldehydes, bergamot, nutmeg, orange blossom, mandarin orange. You got your middle notes of pepper, iris, gaiac wood, Brazilian wood, coriander, and cyclamen, and carnation, geranium, and cardamom. And the base notes, you have musk, vetiver, cedar, oak moss, amber, and tonka bean. You hear all of those notes, and you would think that this is a powerful, just jump off your skin type of fragrance. This is one of the most gentle, sexy, and just fluid fragrance. Shout out to Gentle Fluidity. I don't have that one, but for me, this right here is it flows gently, but it flows strong enough to be noticed, but not so strong to choke anybody out. This fragrance, once again, is one of my absolute favorites. I will always have it in the collection. And as far as I'm concerned, if you put this on, if you make this your signature scent or whatever, I'm telling you, from experience, it's gonna be trouble. So the last fragrance on the list, it is stamped certified trouble. I know for a fact that I have a friend of mine that got in trouble at work wearing this fragrance from my recommendation. Once again, sorry fellas, but hey, fragrance game can be dangerous sometimes. I don't know what to tell you. But this one, I mean, you got fresh. If you like fresh, spicy, and aromatic fragrances that will always be classy and will always be the upper class of what you would consider sexy and fresh and airy, then Parfums de Marly Sedley, yeah, it's a problem. Sedley is a problem. When I tell you, like this one, now this isn't just coming from personal experience, because with my own personal experience, yes, gotten me in trouble, got compliments. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it was a compliment monster when I put it on. And a friend of mine, I think he broke my record. I think he did. I think he said he got like 11 compliments. Now, that could be capped, but he's one of my best friends, so I don't think he would have lied about that. But for me, the attention and the compliments that I get, and then, it's more so people asking what it is and where they can get it and this, that, and the third. And as far as I'm concerned, Sedley, to me, is one of the quintessential spring, summertime fragrances. I mean, You got your top notes of lemon, mint, bergamot, mandarin orange. You got your middle notes of lavender, rosemary, geranium, and olibanum. You also got your base notes of ambroxan, sandalwood, cashmere, vetiver, cedar, and patchouli, all to come together to give you this classy, just smells like you take yourself serious, smells like people should take you serious, but also smells like you are going to enjoy the hell out of yourself on vacation. This fragrance right here is a monster. For me, 6 to 8 hours on my skin, and I'm telling you, the way that it pumps off your skin, the sillage. This is a chef's kiss fragrance. But when I tell you, I'm telling you. Let me get up in this damn camera. I'm telling you, if you wear this fragrance, Parfums de Marley Sedley, it's gonna be trouble. Well, everybody, that is my time, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And please, I hope that you understand that this, once again, this is a public service announcement to all of the fellas out there. Guys, please be careful with your sprays. Be careful. And if you have some suggestions for trouble fragrances that you know for a fact can get some of these guys in trouble, please put it in the comment section so you can help these guys out. And hopefully you'll use this video to help yourself out as well, so you won't be getting in so much damn trouble. And y'all won't keep coming to me telling me about how much shit you got into, because hey man, look, I get into enough stuff my damn self. I can't really help you guys, only but to just tell you what to avoid, unless trouble is what you want. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the video, because it helps the channel to grow. And make sure you hit that bell notification, because it helps me bring you more videos like this to actually help you guys stay out of trouble. And once again, guys, you know who I am. I am Mr. Diarist Teddy, your fragrance sommelier. And over here, we don't do stink. So please don't be a stink ass and stay out of trouble.